Hi guys, me again. So I am back today and we're gonna do the slipper sock. Yay! It's getting cooler and we need to get a move on with this. This video is going to be for hopefully absolute beginners. I just thought it'd be a great way of helping people. Prices are getting so expensive. Gas, electricity, they've gone up from the 1st of October. Everything's more expensive. And I just thought this is a great cheap way of keeping ourselves warm. That is what I always advise. Heat yourself first and then your home afterwards. So we're going to make these super simple slipper socks by using a granny square. So today I'm going to show you how to do a granny stitch. I hope this setup's okay. I've never done one of these videos before. Yeah, I hope it's okay. I'm using DK yarn. You can use any yarn you want, it just means it'll be slightly different size to mine. So you'll either have to do more rounds, we're going to work in rounds, or you'll have to do less rounds. So we'll see how we get on. I'm just on my sewing table, I am. And I'm using a size E 4mm crochet hook. These are the easy grip hooks and I've had these from the very start. You can kind of see where I hold it all the time. It's wearing away, but I just love these hooks. They're great. Okay, so got our yarn, got our hook, we're ready to go. So the first thing we're going to do is a slip knot, and we're going to be making a chain. That's all we have to do is make a slip knot. So I like to leave a bit of a tail on my yarn so that I can sew it in at the end. So all I do is get my fingers, hold my yarn, hold my tail down there and wrap my yarn. So I've got like this X on my fingers and this loop needs to go under this one. That's all it is. So I pull that one up, put that one under and pull. We've got this loop then. That's all we need to do. Hold my tail, make an X. It's easy if you hold it with your wedding finger back here and then lift this one and put it over that one. So the right one over the left one and pull through and we've got a knot. And we've got a tail then as well. And then we just need to put our hook in that loop and pull it tighter. Not too tight. Now then, I always keep my tail on the right and my working yarn in my left hand, and I wrap it around my finger to create tension. I wrap it around my index finger. I've seen some people wrap it around the little finger. You can also buy rings to do this, but this is to keep the tension. And then I get my wedding finger and my thumb, and that knot that we've just made there, I hold it, and that it makes the tension even more. Right then, so now we're going to make a chain of 4. So hook facing away from you, you're going to go under the yarn, hook it and then twist that hook towards you so it's facing you. So hook through the slip knot, facing away from you, go under that yarn and twist it, and we're going to pull it through. And there we have our first chain. Yay! So you've got one chain here and one loop still on your hook. And we're just going to repeat that another 3 times. So hook away from you, under the yarn, grab it, twist, pull. Hook under the yarn, grab it, twist, pull. Hook away from you, under the yarn, grab it, twist and pull. and then we have a chain of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't include that one on your hook because it doesn't count. You just need a chain of 4. Now then, what we're going to do here, we're going to make a circle so we can work our stitches in. If you're more used to crocheting, you could do a magic circle here instead, but this is just my preferred method of doing it. Yarn on the hook, and where your wedding finger and thumb is on that, can you feel that knot? And just above there is that first chain. We're going to work into there. So get your hook and go into that first chain. So then you'll have 2 on your hook. And then we're gonna twist the hook away from us under that yarn, turn it and pull through that first loop like so. Still holding it here, and you're going to pull it through that second loop, and you're left with a little circle. I'll show you again. Chain of 4, you want to go in this first one here, first chain, grab that yarn, pull it through so you've got 2 loops. And then you're gonna go into there, and you're left with this little circle, and we are going to be working in this little circle here. I'll show you that again. So get your hook, put it in by that knot, you'll feel that knot and that first chain there, and you just want to go through 1. You just want 1 on your hook, so you've got the old one and the new one. And you're going to turn your hook away from you, grab that thread, pull it through that first one. So you've still got 2, and then you're going to pull it on that second one. Now move your fingers up, hold it quite firm to give you more control, and pull it through. It's always harder at the start. Once you've started it, it will become so much easier. Sometimes if I've done this one too tight, I can't get the hook in, so what I do is I grab it and put it over that hook like that. It's done. Right, and now we're left with this little circle, and all we're going to do now is chain 3 this time, not 4, 3. So under that thread, twist it, pull. Hook away from you, under the thread, twist it, pull. Hook away from you, under the thread, twist it and pull. And this chain 3 now is classed as our first stitch, and it's going to act like a double crochet. Now then, we're going to get this circle and we're going to be working our stitches into it. Now you see this hole here by the knot, that's not the middle. We've got to get it and wiggle it slightly, and there is our hole right in the middle there. These are the chain stitches around, and we've looped them together there, and we want to work in the middle. This hole here is our chain 1 right at the start by the knot. We don't want to work into that one. We want to work into the middle there. Again, I hold it with my wedding finger and my thumb by that knot. There's my hole. So we want to yarn over and put our hook in that hole. And then we want to yarn over that thread, that yarn, and pull it through. So we've got 3 on our hook. 1, 2, 3. We've got 3 loops on our hook. Then we're going to yarn over, pull through 2, go through that first one, and then go through that second one. So you've got 2 loops then on your hook, and we're going to yarn over and pull through 2. And there we go. And that is our first stitch. That is our first double crochet. And we're going to repeat that again. So yarn over. Now the middle is really easy to find. Now you can see it because we've worked into it. It's fine now. So yarn over, go into that hole, into the middle, go under, grab that yarn, pull it up. So we've got 3 on our hook, yarn over, pull through 2 of those loops on our hook, 1, 2, so we've got 2 left, yarn over and pull through. And that is our first granny stitch. It consists of 3 double crochets. That's what a granny stitch is, 3 double crochets. Next, what we're going to do is chain 2. So hook away, in, twist and pull through. 1, hook away, grab that yarn under, twist it and pull through. And we've done a chain 2, and that is going to act like a corner. We need to make a square in the first round, which consists of 4 corners. So that's our first corner, and now we're going to do 3 double crochets again. So yarn over, go into the middle, grab that thread and pull it up. So we've got 3 on our hook. I'm going to yarn over, pull through 2. So we've got 2 and yarn over for 1. And that's 1 double crochet. We need to do 2 more. So yarn over into that, pull up a loop, 3 on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2. And again, yarn over into that middle hole, yarn over, pull through. Pull your stitches up. You don't want them too tight, too small. Pull it up. You've got loads of yarn. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And we've done our second granny stitch. Another 3 double crochets. Okay guys, we need to chain 2. So to chain 2, hook away, grab it, turn it towards you, pull through. Hook away, grab it, turn it and pull through. Okay, another 3 double crochets. I keep my tail here and I work it in a little bit as I go, but you can just let it go and not worry about that because we're going to sew it in at the end anyway. Right, so yarn over your hook, go in, grab that yarn and pull it up. So we've got 3 on our hook, then we're going to yarn over, grab that thread and pull it through 2 of our loops. So we've got 2 left now. We're going to yarn over and pull through both of those loops. And then we have another granny stitch. So yarn over. And what I do is when I'm yarning over, I get my finger this side and hold that yarn on the hook because sometimes it can slip. So go in there, yarn over, pull through it, pull up a loop. You've got 3 on the hook, yarn over, go through 2, go through 2, and we have another granny stitch. So one more, yarn over, into the middle, yarn over, pull up that loop, yarn over, go through 2 loops, 2 on the hook, yarn over and go through 2, and there we go. We have 1, 2, 3. We just need to do one more here to complete our granny square, and this will be then the foundation for our slipper sock, and that's all we need to do, and I'll show you how we build it up. Okay, so chain 2, so hook away, grab the yarn, twist it and pull it through that loop. So there's your first chain, and then same again, 2. Right then, so yarn over now, and we're going to make 3 double crochets into that middle hole again. In we go, grab that yarn, pull it up, give yourself plenty of yarn, don't make the stitches too tight. Grab that yarn, pull it through and pull it through. 1, yarn over into that middle, grab that yarn, pull it through that hole. We've got 3 on the hook, grab that yarn again, pull it through, 2 loops, grab the yarn and pull it through with the other 2. Last one for this round now, yarn over into that hole, grab that thread, pull it up, grab the thread, pull through 2 loops, yarn over and pull through 2. And there we go. This is our first granny square. We just need to attach it now, but if you look in the middle it looks like a little cross. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of granny stitches with a chain of 2 in between to make these corners, because we're going to be working in these corners on our next round. Right, let's close this up. Okay, so done our 3 double crochets now, so we need to chain 2 and find the top of that first chain we did. This is the first double crochet we did, and that chain 3, and look for the top chain there and push your hook through and grab the yarn, bring it through, and then we're going to take this yarn now and put it under here. This one goes over it. We're going to do a slip knot to close it, and I find it easier sometimes to get that loop there in that hook, grab this one with my pinchers and just pull it through. Okay, so chain 2, find the top of that chain here, our chain 3, so top of that chain 3 there, put your hook in, grab that yarn, bring it through, so you've got 2 loops, and then that one goes under that one, like so. And this is our first granny square. This is the foundation of our slipper sock, and that's all the stitches we need to do. Chains, double crochet and a slip knot. That's it. So you can stop and start this video as many times as you want until you get it, but when you look at it, it should look like a cross. And you've got 4 sets of 3 double crochets, so you've got 4 granny stitches and with a chain 2. Now then, if you were going to change colour you would do it here, but I am keeping this so simple, guys. We're not going to do that, we're just going to carry on I'll probably have people shouting at me for the way that I'm going to do this now, but I just want everybody to be able to do it, and until you get more confidence, I just find this is the easiest way to do the next lot now. Okay, so round 1 done. And to start off round 2, we're going to chain 3. So you've got 1 on, so 1, 2, 3. Do not count this one on your hook. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to turn our work. So our little tail now is facing us. And we've got chain 3 there, and that means then we can work into this corner. We want to work into this corner, and we're going to do extra stitches now every round, and that's how it builds up and up and up. So chain 3, and we're going to do 2 double crochets in this hole here. So yarn over into that corner. We've got 4 corners, remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we want to be on the side. Don't forget to turn your work, so you're on the side now with your tail. That's the side we've just done. Turn it over, and then if you think, oh, I haven't got a corner there, you've got it the wrong way. You need to flip it so you can work into this corner then. Every round now we're going to be working into these holes, and then we're going to be creating some on the side as well, and that is how our granny square will get bigger. Granny square will get bigger and bigger. We work into here. We don't work on the top of the double crochets, we just work into these holes. So if you miss a hole, you will go wrong. So you can always look at it and think, oh, I've missed a hole there, and we should always have a square. Right then, so we've done chain 3. We need to do 2 double crochets now into this corner. So yarn over, go into that corner there, pull up a loop, 3 on our hook, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, and then yarn over one more time, yarn over into that corner, pull up a loop. So we've got 3 loops on our crochet hook. I'm going to yarn over and pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So we've got our granny stitch, our 3 double crochets, because this chain 3 counts as a stitch. Now then, we need to make a corner again. So for a corner, to make our corner, we need to chain 2. 1, 2, and we're going to do another 3 double crochets into this corner here. So then this will be our corner the next round, on round 3. So in we go, in that corner, yarn over, pull up a loop, pull it up. We've got loads of thread. Don't do the stitches too tight. Pull through 2, pull through 2, and there we go. And we do another 2 of them. Yarn over, pull through, pull it through, yarn over 2, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And again, another double crochet, yarn over in that big corner hole, pull through. So we've got 3 on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So we should have 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet, or that chain 3 and 2 double crochet, because that first chain 3 is classed as a double crochet. So we've got 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet. Right then, now then, what we need to do, we've got another corner coming up here, but we need to make a space to start building our side bits now, so we can make it bigger and bigger every round. And so what I like to do is chain 1, and then yarn over, and we're going to be working into the next corner now. So go straight in there and make a double crochet. Sorry guys, that was my dad. Chain 1, yarn over, straight into that corner, pull up a loop, so we've got 3 on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That's another double crochet. So we want to do another 2 here to make our granny stitch. So we're going to go back in that corner again, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and again 1 more double crochet. Get that yarn on your hook, go in there, pull up a loop, got 3 on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. We've got 3. So we've done another granny stitch. So we need to make a corner here now. So we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, yarn over on that hook, and we're going to go back into that same corner, that same hole, and do another 3 double crochets to make that granny stitch. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, 1, yarn over, go into that corner, big space, pull up a loop, we've got 3 on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and 1 more, yarn over, 1 more double crochet into that corner space, pull that yarn up, don't make them too tight, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and there we have it, another granny stitch. So we need to move to the next corner now, but we need to make a space here for a side bit for our next round to keep on building it. So we chain 1, then we yarn over and we find the next hole, which is this one here, and we're gonna go in there and make 3 double crochets, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, into that space, pull up a loop, yarn through 2, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. 1 more double crochet, so yarn over, into that space, pull up a loop, 3 on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And we have another granny stitch, 3 double crochets. So again, we need to make a corner, so we're going to chain 2, So can you remember our cross that we started with here? So every big hole we have is going to be a corner. So the corners are 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet, and on the side bits here, on the side of the crosses, we're just going to do a chain 1. Skip all these and do a chain 1 and work straight back into here, and that is how we start building up our granny square. Right, so chain 2, back in here now, and we need to do 3 double crochets to make another granny stitch. Get some more yarn ready, wrap it around my finger so I've got that tension nice, and going to yarn over and straight into this hole again, and we're going to do 3 double crochets. So grab that yarn with your hook, pull it through. So we've got 3 on the hook now, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and there's a double crochet. So we need to do 2 more, yarn over into that space, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. One more, double crochet into here, so yarn over into that space, pull up a loop, so we've got 3 on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And you see how it's growing now. Right then, this is a side bit here. We've done the corner, we're on the side bit now, so we just need to chain 1. Some people don't even chain 1, they just go straight into here, but we're going to chain 1. Right, so now we've chained 1 for the side bit, we've got to look for that corner, and there's that space again, that big space. So that's what we need to work into. And basically we are creating more of these big holes to work in each round to get bigger. Right, yarn over into that big corner space, into that big hole, and we're going to do 3 double crochets. 1, yarn over, 3 loops, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, 2 double crochets, yarn over into that space, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and we've got our 3 double crochets there, which is our granny stitch. So we need to make a corner now, and we chain 2. So we need to put another 3 double crochets in this space we've just worked in. We just worked these 3 double crochets, we need to do another 3 to make our corner. So we've done 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Now we just need to chain 1, and this is the side bit, and we're back to the start again. So we need to close this up now with a slip stitch. So look at our chain, you can see our chain there. We're going into the top of the chain, and going into the top of the chain here and making a slip stitch so we can close this round off. So wiggle your hook, it will fit in there. There we go. I'm going to grab that yarn, this yarn, I'm going to grab it and pull it through and do a slip knot, remember? So this one goes over this one. We're not going to yarn over or anything. That needs to go under there, like so. So chain one, find the top of your chain here, grab that yarn, pull it through, and then this one needs to go over the top, pull that one, and it's closed it. And that's it basically, that's what we're going to repeat all the way now until it is the size that we want it. And how we do that is I just measure the bottom of my foot, and usually I'm a size 7 and I have to do 8 rounds. So we've done 2 already. The first one was this little cross in the middle, and we've just done the second round now, and we're going into 3. And how I count which rounds I know, I find that circle, that hole right in the centre, and I count the granny stitches. So I've got 1, 2. So I know I've just done 2 rounds. And basically that is how we carry on. So let's go to round 3. So we need to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Chain 3. And we're going to turn our work. So this time we're not going to see our tail. And we won't be starting in a corner now, we'll be starting in the middle. You can see the square now starting to form. Okay, so we know we have 4 corners at all times, and then we'll be working into these extra spaces, and each round we will be adding another space on the side. So this round, by the time we finish, we'll have 2 spaces on the side and the 4 corners. And then the next round we'll have 3 spaces and the corners. And that's how we will increase our granny square. So on the sides, we just want to put 3 double crochets, 1 granny stitch in each of the spaces. On the corners, we do 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets, okay, which makes a granny stitch, chain 2, granny stitch, and then for the side bits we work 1 granny stitch into the space. Okay, yarn over, we're going to work 2 double crochets into here now to make our first granny stitch, because this chain 3 is classed as a double crochet. So in that space there, pull up a loop, so we've got 3 on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, and another double crochet, yarn over, into that space, yarn over, pull up a loop, grab that yarn, pull it through 2 loops, yarn over again, pull through 2. So we have our first granny stitch of this round. Now then, we need to make another side piece here, a space here for the next round. So we're going to chain 1. Okay, so when we're doing a side bit, we do 3 double crochets, chain 1, yarn over, and we're going to work in this corner one now, and we're going to do 3 double crochets in there. So yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Again, yarn over, go into that corner space, pull up a loop, so you've got 3 on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. One more, yarn over, into that corner space, pull up a loop, so we've got 3 on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2. Oops. There we go. Right, because this is a corner now, we are going to do a chain 2. Chain 2. Okay, yarn over, into that space, into that corner, yarn over, got 3 on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And we want to do 3 double crochets now, so we have another granny stitch. And there we go, we've just made another corner. Can you see that? Another corner there. Right, we're going on to a side bit now, so we need to chain 1. Chain 1, and then here's our side bit here, and we're working into this space here, and we just want to do another granny stitch, which is 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we're going to chain 1 again, because we need to make that hole for the next round to keep on making our granny square bigger. And then we're back in this corner down here, so we need to do 3 double crochets in this corner down here. 1, yarn over, pull up a loop, 3 on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, and again, yarn over, into that corner space, pull up a loop, so we've got 3 on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and there we have the first granny stitch of this corner. Because it's a corner, we need to chain 2, and we're gonna do another 3 double crochets in this corner space. Two, 3. So we did this corner, we chained 1, then we worked in this space here, this big hole here, and we just did 1 granny square because this is the side. Then we did 3 double crochets in there to make the granny square. We chained 1, then we went into this corner, we did 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets, which is granny stitch, chain 2, granny stitch. And can you see now we've got 2 holes to work in on our next round. So this round we only had 1, so the next round we'll have 2 On the next round then we will make 3 holes for the next round, and then it'll go 4, 5, 6 and so on until we get our desired size. Okay, so we've finished that corner now. We're on to a side bit, so we need to chain 1, 3 double crochet, chain 1. And can you see the hole there? That's what we need to work in. One double crochet, two, yarn over into that space, pull up a loop, so we've got 3 on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and then we need to finish that one. Chain 1 then to move into our corner again. So here we need to do 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet because it's a corner. If you get mixed up and you do a chain 2 between here and here, it doesn't matter. You can even if you miss a chain, it doesn't matter. You will still have enough room to do it. So into this corner here now, and do 3 double crochets. So 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, 3, chain 2, and do 3 double crochet in that corner again. 1, 2, 3. Now we're back on our side bit again, so we need to chain 1, work straight into this gap here, this side piece here, and we're going to do 3 double crochets, which is 1 granny stitch, 2, 3, and chain 1. Okay, so on this side bit now, and we're going into this corner now, so we need to do 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and chain 2 because it's a corner, and do another 3 double crochets in this corner bit. 1, 2, 2, 3, and we are back to the start. And as you can see now, we've got 2 holes in the sides now. We've built 2, and this is how we'll keep on going round in rounds. So let's close this round up with a slip stitch. So we're back to our chain 3 here, and we're going to go into the top of that chain 3, wiggle your hook, in it goes, grab a loop, grab the thread, 2 loops, and we're going to do a slip stitch, which you just slip under there and it's done. Pull that up. When I'm looking at it, I like to pull it up so it doesn't fall back out. So there we go. And that is how we do our granny square. That's it. So we keep on going now until we've got it the size that we want it. So we do chain 3, turn, work 2 more granny stitches into that space, chain 1 because it's a side piece. Then in the corners you want to do 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet, chain 1 because of the side pieces. We've got 2 side pieces, so you want to do 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet, chain 1, and that will bring you back to your corner. And the corners are 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet. Then we back to the side bits, chain 1, so we can make an extra hole for the next round to work in, because we're building and building and building. And then we want to do 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet, chain 1, and that takes us back to our corner. Right then, let's chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Don't count this one on your hook. Check here now and you should have 1, 2, 3. And turn your work, and we're going to work into this hole here, this space here. If you don't turn it, there won't be a space for you to do your double crochet in. So you want to turn it and get that space there. We've got the tail again. So we're going to do 2 double crochets in this space here. So we've done our chain 3, yarn over into there, pull up a loop, 3 on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over into that space again, pull up 3 loops, 1, 2, 3, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. This is a side bit, so we chain 1, and we're into this corner. Lie your work down, it should be square, so you can see these are your side bits and these are your corners. Side, corner, side, corner. So on this round now we are going to be creating an extra space on the side. The corners always stay the same, it's just you add extra spaces to the side to work in the next round. So we've got 2 here. This round we're going to be making 3 for the next round. So chain 1 and go into this corner now, and we're going to do 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, chain 2, into that same hole we're going to do another 3, 1, 2, 3. Coming out now, we're working on the side, so we need to make an extra space for the next round, so we chain 1 because we're going to be crocheting into that chain 1 on the next round, and then we go into the next available space and it's just a side space, so we're just going to do 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Chain 1 so we can make another space on our next round to sew in, and then we're looking for our space here, and this is still a side bit. You can tell the corner bit there. This is still the side bit here. That's the corner. So we're just going to do 3 double crochets, 1 granny stitch in here. Chain 1 and back to this corner now. So in the corners we need 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, chain 2 and 3 double crochets. Now then, you can see here on this that we've got 3 spaces. Now on the next round we'll have 3 spaces to work in, and then on the next round we will make 4 spaces, and that's it. And we just keep on going round, coming out of a corner, chain 1, going into that side bit now. We do 3 double crochets, side 1, so chain 1, go straight into that next space, so another granny stitch there, chain 1, and we're working it into this corner now. Can you see that corner? So chain 1 into that corner, and we do 3 double crochets, chain 2 and 3 double crochets. Stop, pause it, catch up, redo it, take as much time as you want, and press play, ready to go again. 3, chain 2, 3. Right, we're coming out of the corner now, back on the side, so we want chain 1 and into the next space. Can you see it? That is our next space. So we're going to work 3 double crochets into there. Chain 1 because we're still on the side, and we only do a chain 2 in the corner. Chain 1, next space, 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, chain 1. And chain 1. Right, back in our corner now, so we do 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. 1, yarn over, into that space, pull up a loop, got 3 on the hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. And again, so we have our 3 double crochets, then chain 2. In that same corner, don't forget you need 2 in the corner. Do not move on, you need 2. Because otherwise it'll start going a funny shape and all sorts. Got to do 2 granny stitches in each corner. 1 granny stitch, chain 2, 1 granny stitch. Okay, because it creates the corner. Right, coming out of the corner now, going straight again on the side bits, so we want chain 1. Look for the next space, which is this one. We've just worked in that one. The next space is this one. and we're going to do 3 double crochets, chain 1, and we're back to the start again. And here's the chain 3 that we started the round with. So find that top chain, there it is, wiggle your hook in, it doesn't matter if you have 1 thread or 2 threads when you put your, as long as you grab that chain with something, it doesn't matter. There we go. Do a slip stitch and close that round, and we're ready for the next round. So what round are we on? 1, 2, 3, 4. Round 4. So we're going on to round 5 now. So on round 5 you want 4 holes. What we need to do now is keep going until this fits on the bottom of your foot. So when you can put your foot on it and it covers your whole foot, then you need to stop. I'm a size 7 and this usually takes me 8 rounds. So I start in the centre and I count the granny stitches on the diagonal. So here I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So when I get to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I stop and I check. And I'm a size 7 and that is usually big enough for me. But if you're using a different yarn, you might have to do more rounds or you might have to do less. So keep checking. Now then, on every round, as long as you add an extra space on the side, you're doing great. And don't forget, you need 2 in the corner. So on the side it's chain 1, 1 granny stitch, which is double crochet, chain 1. Then in the corner you need 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. Okay, so chain 1, 3 double crochets, chain 1 on the sides, and 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets on the corner. Right guys, I will meet you back here when I've done 8 rounds. Okay guys, back again. So I had to do 9 rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So then let's do the next bit. What you want to do now is fold this in half. We're going to put that in the middle. Fold it in half so we've got a rectangle. And what we're going to do is get a needle, or you can do it with your crochet hook. We are going to sew up here to this corner and come across. This bit is going to be on the top of your foot. So you want to sew it across as much as you want it over your foot, and then you need to leave a gap for your foot to fit in. And then we're going to come along and sew here as well. So, oops. Cut my yarn, put it through there, pull it through my loop, and I'm going to make a knot here, tie this off and make a knot, close it up. And you want quite a bit of yarn. I've probably got too much here. What was it? Right then, and we are going to put this together and line the stitches up like so, and then we're going to go straight through both sides and sew it up. And then come through here and sew it up. here. So you just want one loop from each stitch. You can go through two, it's entirely up to you, but I just grab the front two stitches, front two loops of the stitch. There we go. And sew all the way along. Once you get to here, stop. So sew all the way up and across. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to go to about 4 holes across. Ah, guys, I'm so sorry I didn't press record. So I got to the top of my slipper here and I've just gone in and out, in and out. I've weaved it until I got to the corner. So go in and out here. Get to the corner, put both bits together and sew them. Grab those 2 inside loops. They should line up nicely. I've cut way too much yarn off, but it's better to have too much than too little. And there we go, I'm just gonna hide this yarn in here for a minute. And there we go, guys, there's our slipper sock. Now then, there is this little bumpy bit. And when you're more advanced, you can get rid of it. This is just a simple idea to make as quickly as possible and as cheap as possible. You're only wearing them around the house, but this is gonna keep your toes nice and warm. It's super cheap, and what I did with the first ones that I made a little crochet flower. I might do that in another video, but this one's gone on long enough now. But that's it. There is no difference for left or right foot. You do exactly the same again for the second one. If when you put them on and you've done it too loose, don't worry about it. What you can do is go in and out of these holes here with some thread and then tie it, pull it tight and tie a little knot in it. So then this won't be as baggy. If you do it too baggy, it doesn't matter. They're so forgiving, they're so easy to make once you know how to do the stitch. So there we go, slipper socks, guys. Let me know how you get on. Right, I'm going to go now. I've got to go and get my son from school. Please be kind with my tutorial because it's the first time I've done one and I hope it's okay. So thanks for watching, guys. Take care and I will see you soon. Bye.